The Cayo Perico Heist, we're getting a lot of new things. Today I'm going to cover 10 additions to the Cayo Perico Heist update that we're getting in GTA Online. Welcome back to Grand Theft Maniac. Let's get into the video. Number 10, new and returning characters. A few new faces are introduced to GTA Online, as well as a few familiar ones. Martin Madrazo's family makes an appearance in the update. His wife Patricia can be found in the Music Locker Club, and his son Miguel gives the player missions. The main antagonist of the update is named El Rubio, who is threatening the Madrazo family with intel. Other additions include new DJs for the clubs and a Russian submarine technician who helps the player plan some heists. As of most updates, there is a wide variety of new characters to be discovered.
Never joined the army, meaning he would have never met Jerry Martinez, meaning that Jerry Martinez would never have him doing dirty work, he would have never got caught, kicked out of the army, and thrown.
9 new submarine for home for players. Players are given a new mobile command base in this update. A Russian submarine can be bought and customized, including the color, the country's flag on the sub, and what kind of weapons it has. The submarine has a captain's quarters, allowing players to use it as a home. Players can also use a sub's periscope to spy on other people around. If someone is spotted, guided missiles can be used to take out anyone posing a threat.
Casino and resort. After a short introduction, you are now able to buy the Kosatka submarine at Warstock for the base price of $2.2 million.
Number 8, new radio stations. The update added 2 new radio stations, with a third one being added later in December. The first one is called Still Slipping, and players have to do mini missions to access the station. The DJ will contact the player and ask them to set up 10 radio antennas, with this making the station available all over the state. The radio station plays experimental electronic, UK hip-hop, and dancehall music. The second station is called Cult FM and is hosted by Julian Casablancas, the lead singer of The Strokes. Despite being the host, Casablancas is absent a lot, which is referenced by the station's producer. The station plays post-punk, experimental rock, hip-hop, heavy metal, and 1960s pop. Also included is Mac DeMarco providing horoscope readings
of house, techno, drill, and drum and bass. And then there's Cold FM, which is hosted by Julian Casablancas of The Strokes and The Voids. The guest list apparently is also quite star-struddling.
Number 7, reduced frequency of past update calls. The amount of phone calls the player gets for older missions is finally being reduced. On top of that, the number of texts and emails about previous content will also be reduced. The content can still be found on the websites and in the mission selectors, but players will have to search for it instead.
I just need a ride.
Number 6, new vehicles. Players can find a variety of new vehicles in this update. They can range from a Jeep that looks like it came out of World War II to an amphibious sports car. Also included is a modern-looking mini-sub and a patrol boat from the Vietnam War. It would seem that El Rubio is a collector of old vehicles. Luckily for the player, this just means they can start collecting them as well. Number 5, new weapons. 3 new weapons have been added to the game. These weapons are the Perico pistol, the military rifle, and the combat shotgun. Players can find the military rifle and combat shotgun being used by the enemies during the heist, but the Perico pistol is a little more unique. The pistol looks like a German Luger and is made of gold. It also has a German phrase on it, giving reference to El Rubio's German heritage. Players must find a key during a random event, a napping guard will be holding it, and use it to unlock El Rubio's desk. After doing this, the weapon will be available at ammunition. Number 4, new nightclub. Players who were wondering about the construction of the casino do not have to worry any longer. A new nightclub, owned by Thornton Duggan, the former owner of the casino, has opened up underneath the casino. Players who own a penthouse can enjoy the nightclub's VIP section. Players are able to complete jobs for the nightclub, such as driving the performing DJ to it. Players who do these missions are allowed on the stage. Number 3, another tie-in to Red Dead 2. Since both games were made by Rockstar, it should be expected to see GTA and Red Dead 2 reference each other. During the update, the likeness of both games being in the same universe grew some more. El Rubio makes a reference to his German grandfather, whose picture can be found in his compound. The picture is a character from Red Dead Redemption 2 named Andreas. Andreas is a German man that Arthur and Charles rescue from outlaws during the game's second chapter. Later, Andreas and his family care for Arthur in Annesburg after he faints on the road. Number 2, a new location. Players can finally get out of Los Santos and go to a new location. Players can visit the island of Cayo Perico, located close to Colombia. This is also one of the few times in the series history that player leaves the United States. The island is home to El Rubio's drug cartel and beach parties. Sadly, players can only visit the location during the heist. Number 1, a new heist. As the name suggests of the update, a new heist was added as well. Players were tasked by Miguel Madrazo to go to El Rubio's island to find incriminating evidence against the Madrazo cartel. A submarine must be bought to take part in the heist, allowing the player to travel to the island. New awards relating to the heist were added as well, allowing players to gain XP. As it turns out, the incriminating evidence are photos of Trevor Phillips and Patricia Madrazo in scandalous conditions. Now it makes sense why Trevor was so heartbroken Patricia had to leave. This brings us to the end of our video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.